Every dawn, as the sun peeked over the Oregon hills, an elephant's trumpet echoed through the quiet town. The folks at Riverside Animal Sanctuary were baffled. Their beloved Ellie, always gentle as a summer breeze, was acting strange. She'd stand by the river, trunk high, calling out. The staff, who saw her as family, were totally freaked out. Was she sick? Was something hiding in the water? Her cries tugged at their hearts, growing louder each day. What was Ellie trying to tell them? The answer would leave them in tears. It started one chilly morning. Sarah, the sanctuary's head keeper, was checking the pens when Ellie's trumpet shook the air. She dropped her coffee, heart racing. Ellie was knee-deep in the river, staring at the current, ears flapping like crazy. Sarah called out, but Ellie just trumpeted again, a deep, urgent sound. The sanctuary had rescued Ellie from a circus years ago. She'd been their star, giving kids rides, nuzzling volunteers. Now, she was different, restless, almost desperate. The staff gathered, whispering. Was she lonely? Sensing trouble? Each dawn it went on. Ellie waded into the river, trumpeting, her gaze locked on the water. Volunteers stopped bringing kids near, worried she'd spook them. Sarah's boss, Mike, checked the riverbank. Nothing but mud and reeds. Some thought Ellie was stressed, maybe from her circus days. Others feared a predator, like a cougar. Sarah's gut said otherwise. She's got a reason, she told the team. The trumpets got louder, bouncing off the misty hills. An old volunteer, Clara, mentioned elephants can sense things, like earthquakes. But what was this? The town buzzed with concern. Ellie was their pride, their gentle giant. If she was upset, so were they. Sarah stayed late, watching Ellie's silhouette by the river, her calls haunting the night. The mystery was tearing everyone apart. The sanctuary team jumped into action. Mike rigged a trail cam by the river. The footage showed Ellie wading in at dawn, trumpeting, but no animals, no clues. Sarah's friend, Jake, a local ranger, scouted the water. Nothing but trout. They called a vet from Portland. She ran tests, her hands gentle on Ellie's rough hide. She's healthy as can be, the vet said. Maybe it's just age. Sarah wasn't buying it. Ellie wasn't old. She was focused, like she had a mission. The trumpets kept coming, relentless. They tried everything. They played calming music, thinking it'd soothe her. No dice. They tested the river for chemicals, worried about pollution. Clean as a whistle. A wildlife expert suggested Ellie was hearing a distant herd. But the hills were quiet, save for her cries. Sarah broke down one night, stroking Ellie's trunk. What's wrong, girl? The town started talking. Some said Ellie might need a bigger sanctuary, that she was too wild for Riverside. Mike hesitated. She was their heart. But the trumpets were rattling everyone's nerves. Clara, the old volunteer, shared a story. She'd read elephants could sense disasters, like floods. Was Ellie warning them? They checked the river levels, the nearby dam, all normal. The team felt stuck, their love for Ellie clashing with their fear. Each dawn, Sarah stood by the river, watching Ellie's unwavering stare. Her trumpets were a plea, a call for help. The mystery was breaking their spirits. One stormy dawn, it all hit the fan. Ellie's trumpet wasn't just loud. It was frantic, earth-shaking. The river roared, swollen from days of rain. Sarah jolted awake, her stomach in knots. Ellie was chest-deep in the water, splashing, trunk thrashing like never before. The sanctuary staff rushed out, shouting, "She's lost it!" Jake yelled. Sarah sprinted to the river, Mike on her heels. Ellie's eyes were wild, her cries deafening. She turned to Sarah, grabbed her jacket with her trunk, and yanked her toward the bank. Sarah stumbled, heart pounding. "Ellie, what's happening?" Then she saw it. In the churning water, a flash, something caught in the reeds. Sarah waded in, ignoring Mike's shouts. Ellie trumpeted again, nudging her forward. Sarah's hands hit something heavy, tangled in debris. She pulled, gasping. It was a dog, a golden retriever, half drowned, its collar snagged on a branch. Sarah screamed, lifting the limp pup. The staff froze, faces pale. The river raged, and Ellie's trumpet cut through the storm. Was the dog alive? Had Ellie known it was there all along? Everything was on the line. The dog was alive, just barely. Sarah cradled the retriever, trembling, as Jake rushed for blankets. It was Daisy, a local family's pet, swept away in the storm. Ellie had sensed her, trapped in the river, long before anyone noticed. Her trumpets were calls to save a life. Vets later said Daisy wouldn't have lasted another hour. The town wept, not from fear, but pure gratitude. Ellie wasn't just an elephant. She was a hero. Sarah hugged Ellie's trunk, tears streaming down her face. "You're amazing, girl," she whispered. Ellie's eyes softened, her trunk curling gently around Sarah. The staff gathered, touching Ellie's side, their voices choked with love. The river, once a mystery, became a symbol of her wisdom. Daisy's family came, sobbing, thanking Ellie with treats and hugs. Ellie still visits the river at dawn, but her trumpets are softer now, peaceful. Riverside will never forget her gift. Isn't Ellie's story just incredible? Her heart saved a beloved pet and touched us all. Subscribe for more heartwarming animal stories that'll warm your soul. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next video about a horse's heroic act. Comment below. Has an animal ever blown you away? Share your story with our community. Check out our playlist for more touching tales and join us to celebrate the magic of animals. Let's keep these stories alive.